I think it's really important to distinguish between misinformation and disinformation. And so misinformation, that is information that is inaccurate, regardless of whether or not there's the intent to mislead. Disinformation is really more where it's deliberate.
I think a lot of misinformation comes from the fact that lots of people, or at least the people that I know, kind of try and stay in their own social bubbles and only interact with the people that they agree with.
Some younger generations, they don't know how to do research on some topics. They are more prone to believing secondhand sources.
The problem is that when you kind of receive that misinformation, especially the older generation, based off what they see on social media like Facebook, Instagram, or anything of that nature, that chain of misinformation is going to be spread, especially if they're surrounded by younger generations themselves, such as maybe grandchildren, nieces, or nephews.
This really comes down to how our entire electorate is informed, and I think education is the biggest tool that we have to combat that misinformation.
Some places where disinformation can spread could be through, the internet, television. On the internet, more specifically, like social media groups, websites.
From the top down, it could be an interest group or organization that is nefariously putting out this information to either persuade or to mobilize. Or you could have just a troll, the disinformation can come from anywhere.
We need to figure out how to solve this issue, and some things that the developers are already doing is creating labels that go over the posts, and it's labeled as misinformation or there's something not trustworthy within this content. There's progress being made, but I feel that there could be more that's being done.
The best places to go to for your official election information are directly to the sources. And so in Arizona, we really have 17 sources. That's our 15 county recorders and county elections offices. It's the Arizona Secretary of State's office, and it's the Arizona Citizens Clean Elections Commission.
If someone's running for something, they'll always have a website, or you can even talk to people that are helping them run their campaign, because most of that is public information and you can just contact them.
I think that they should, give more credence to government agencies that, we're nonpartisan and we're promoting information that's for the public. I think that government agencies should take precedence on the social media platforms.
We have to make sure that our election officials' messaging are getting out there and it's not being overrun by all of the paid media or the accounts that have high followers, because how are election officials supposed to compete against that? And it's so important that our messaging gets put out there and it gets presented to voters as a priority.